Oh, good morning, dear viewers. Um, throughout this week, just a little update. It is currently my halfway through my first year or first semester of graduate school. And throughout this week, I just had this feeling, um, like not a good feeling. Uh, I just didn't feel like I was living the way that I wanted to. And it prompted me to write a journal prompt about just things that have been going on and, just to do some deep thinking. And I came to the conclusion that, because I'm on self improvement, um, I've been on self improvement for about 3.5 years. Obviously, not consistently. I've fallen off a few times, but I really got back into it this summer. And and I kind of just stuck with it up until, to the present day, and I'm going to keep going, obviously. But it really just got me thinking about the old but good habits that you should be doing. And I have all these personal development books there. I mean, you can see like some of them here. I have all these books laying around, but I haven't been reading. And it got me thinking like maybe I should really start reading again because I know some other fellow grad students read. Uh Reading is good for your brain. There's a whole bunch of health benefits that go along with it, such as just like calming you down and it stimulates the brain so it makes you think. It improves your focus because you have to like read words on a page. It's not like social media where you just scroll and you get new content. You actually have to sit down and focus on the sentences and think about the sentences and you know read it in such a way that you're actually learning and you're getting value from it. Although it is good to just read in general, it's definitely more productive than you know watching television or playing video games or something like that. And essentially, I did this journaling prompt because I was like, what's missing in my life right now? You know, because my money's gone up. Obviously, I'm getting paid now to be a grad student. Um, I feel fine mentally. I'm exercising a whole bunch. I'm, doing all the good habits, but it's like I just felt like something was missing, and so I really just did this deep thinking, and I realized that I just like remembered all this stuff about books and why books are just some of the best thing you can do for yourself, because everything, and this is one of the keys of this video, everything that you want in life comes from books, and I had completely forgotten about that. um so I wanted to make this video because I thought about it and I was like, you know what, if there's people out there, because I know for a fact like the people that I'm with in grad school need some of this advice. Some of my friends need this advice, stuff like that. I thought to myself, well, what is the book that you would start with, that you would tell somebody to start with if you're new to the self improvement journey and you're not sure what to buy because or get or start reading or whatever? Because there's a lot out there. Sorry, I got something in my throat. Uh, yeah, so I wanted to make this video to share this book. Now, this book's out there. It's out there. It's not like it's a big secret or anything. But this is coming from a guy who's been on this journey for 3 years, probably. I've had the book I'm about to show you for at least 2 years. You know, probably coming up on 3 now. And it is called The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. And this book essentially is just a book on how your daily habits. Sorry, there's something in my throat. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I know, I'm so professional. uh, yeah. The book essentially is about how do you, as an individual, actually go about improving your life. Like, what are the steps to improving your life? And what are the things that you should understand when improving your life? The main concept of the book is that the habits that you do every single day, no matter how small they are, determine who you are in the future, right? So if you are not where you want to be in life because of whatever circumstance, a lot of it comes down to the choices that you made as your younger self. Now, obviously, there are things in your life that you can't control. Um, it's best that you don't focus on those things, and it's best that you focus on the things that you can control, and you really sit down and reflect on where you're at in life, and understanding that the past version of yourself is the one who made who you are today. That's the whole premise of the book. And obviously it's you know, it's like 200 plus pages. There's definitely some good advice in that book. A lot of stories, you know, good habits to start building to actually get you to where you want to be in life, regardless of where you're at now. And that's why it's one of the classics. Now, beyond this book, pretty much after this book, you can get whatever you want. The key, again, is that everything you want in life comes from books. It comes from learning. I am so sorry today. Oh, I'm sorry. Everything that you want in life comes from books. And when you're done with The Slight Edge, you can read whatever book that can help you with anything in life, right? So, for example, let's say you want to learn about money. Well, then you read money books. If you want to read books on girls, you read books on girls. Or you want to read books on habits, you read books on habits. You want to read books on the brain and how to think better, you read books such as like Deep Work and Thinking Fast and Slow and those kinds of books, right? It's whatever problem that you're having in your life. Those are the books that you should go out and find. Go find some highly rated book that's been talked about, that's improved other people's lives, and read it. Only after reading The Slight Edge. Now, obviously, there are levels to self improvement books. Like The Slight Edge is like bare bones level one. You do this when you're first starting out. Like, I'm probably going to recap the book here shortly. If you're curious, currently I'm reading a book called Psycho-Cybernetics. This is a fantastic book, very highly rated. It's by Maxwell Maltz. Great book. That's the one that I'm reading right now. I'm probably going to recap The Slight Edge once I'm done with that, though. But like, what's like a more advanced like general self-improvement book? And well, I actually have it next to me. So it's called The Tools for Titans by Tim Ferriss. Yeah, that book is like the advanced version of self-improvement. And it's something that you should read months, if not years, probably more so years into your self-improvement journey. And the reason why is because it gives you specific tactics to fix areas of your life, specific tactics for that. Whereas the slight edge is just generally, how do you improve yourself as a human being? How do you become more productive? How do you become more happy? How do you, grow? Uh, the Tools for Titans book is like specific, like very specific things that you want to improve about your life. Like if you want to improve fitness, like there's a lot of good fitness advice in there. There's a lot of like good, um, yeah, money advice in there as well for when you're already making a decent amount of money. And then there's also a whole section on there about wise advice, about, just general life advice. And truly, like, even though some of you may be thinking, well, I want that book instead. Well, the thing is you could, but it's really like, it's just not going to help you nearly as much as starting from level 1 and going up to that level. Because this book already assumes that you're on the self-improvement path. You already exercise a crap load. You already have a good diet. You've improved your mental health. You've cut out bad habits. You've cared about your work and your money and, in your relationships and everything before reading that book, because it gives you specific advice on how to even further level up your fitness or further level up your money, right? Yeah, and that's really all I wanted to share. Reading is good. Start with The Slight Edge. That's like the first self-improvement book that you could read. And yeah, just whatever problem you're having in your life, read that book next, whatever it may be. Thanks for watching and take care.